All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutation unto the hopeful elect. This is the brother Bakwasha, and I just want to cover a quick in transit, quick reminder through the Spirit, regarding tithes and how tithes, really gives us a covering, from Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. It is a reinvestment of our faith and of our spirit, and our confidence that Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai will continue to give us the increase in other areas that are spiritual through the physical act of really just being in alignment and obedience with Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And so, and that's something that, depending on where you are in your journey and your development, because I know initially, even in my walk, my tides continue to grow and increase, as my faith and as my trust in Yahweh Yahushai increased as well, to where now it's with great joy. Initially it was something where kind of having to reorganize things and try to figure some things out. Initially you come into the truth and you have all things kind of already squared up, or you may be down and out. You may be living with another brother, or your funds may be low and all of these things or whatever. But the more and more I put my tithes at the forefront of all things, it was at the center, just like my faith in Yahweh Yahushai, more security and more stability in those areas, in addition with finances, became more stable as well. And so I just wanted to, like I said, just go into a couple of quick scriptures while I had a quick moment, and Lord will, this will be edifying. This is Malachi chapter 3 verse 8. It says, will a man rob Yahweh, yet ye have robbed me? But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Because these are things in which, going back to ancient times, the economy of the nation of Israel consisted of, providing these tithes to keep the offices of the Levitical priesthood and really the ceremonies, the high holy days. All of these things had to be funded, and whether that be cattle, whether that be actual money in itself, labor, all of these things, a tenth of our harvest, of our produce, would go unto at that time, the church of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and even us now, we send tithes and offerings, to the chief apostles and elders, because the labor in which they're doing is giving us spiritual food to nourish, our inner man, to where, as the hopefully elect, we continue to flourish and grow, because that labor in which they're doing, we now are fruit or benefactors of that labor, and if you think about it, any type of labor actually renders some type of compensation, and the things that the apostles and elders have labored, to do to give unto us, we've received because of their labor, and so likewise with Yahweh Yahushai and Yahushai's ultimate sacrifice, there's no amount of money that we could give, for Yahushai's sacrifice. It was a perfect sacrifice. But the reward, the increase of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which is those rivers of living water, in which we constantly drink and eat from, okay, are abundant. So yeah, I mean, to not tithe would be to rob not only Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but the whole nation, of the benefits of having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay? Verse 10, bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house, and prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be enough room to receive it. And it's several times in which, I'll just speak on a quick testimony where haven't had a job, and obviously, that's what we had a brotherhood for for certain emergencies. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua would always come through in the clutch, man, and continue to sustain me. And I'm not just talking about one or two times. I'm talking about over years, okay, in this truth. Okay, anytime Yahweh Shem Yahushua took something away, just like it is in the book of Job, the Lord continued to, for Job's scenario, right? Job's latter end was greater than the beginning, and I just use that because the faith in which Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given us is really to show it by our works. Scripture says faith without works is dead. And so because we have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the element of tithing should become a natural thing, but like I had made mention earlier, it begins with growth and development. It begins with your walk and where you are, in this ministry and your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because that there's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble, in which, not that our tithes correlate to Jacob's trouble, but the labor in which we're doing along with the tithes, along with the agape, the charity, the Philadelphia, the brotherly love, all of those things are going to contribute. Scripture talks about storing up your treasures in heaven. Okay, well, a means of that is by following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Okay? And it says, verse 10, it says, bring ye all the tithes in the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house, and prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Meaning it's just going to be so abundant, so overjoyous, to where, that deliverance in itself is worth more than any type of financial compensation that we could ever render. Yahushua's sacrifice is more beneficial than any type of Federal Reserve notes, that we are rendering. So it should be, as Scripture says, we should be a cheerful giver, And matter of fact, let's pause this for 1 second, and then I'm gonna bring out this other scripture, and then we'll wrap up. Yeah, these demons getting loose now. Oh man, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6, and it says, but this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he proposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for Yahweh loveth a cheerful giver. Okay, and it should be something like I had made mention. I look forward to tithing to Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. I look forward to casting prayers and blessings upon that seed of a tithe that I'm really giving back to Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, because he was the one that gave first in order for me to give. So yeah, I'm robbing Yahweh Shemi Yahushai if I'm not giving at least a tenth or whatever I do have. And as the scripture says, not grudgingly. You're not doing it like, oh man, it's the first week, of the month. Oh man, I gotta pay tithes. It says, or of necessity, like, well, let me do it because the Lord said so. It says, for Yahweh loveth a cheerful giver, man. And these things, like I said, are just a reminder, because every brother's at a different level of their faith, and every brother is at a different stage, of their walk. But this is more of a admonishment and encouragement, for brothers to, as he said, try me. Yahweh Shemi Yahushua said, try me. I'm telling you, boy. Hey, y'all brothers. You hear these sirens, man. But hey, call Allah Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. Hey, Babylon's falling, man. That's the way it's supposed to be. This place, the Lord is torching this place. Okay? This is back in Malachi 3:10. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. It says, and prove me. It says, prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long, but it was on my spirit, and I recall times where, like I said, I was a bit challenged. My faith wasn't as strong as it is now, and Tawadi out by Shemi Yahushua for doing so, because I had made I had challenged myself, to increase, because what it does is it makes you a better steward. It makes you a better steward to where you ain't out there just doing dumb shit. You're like, man, look, I have to make for sure from month to month that I have what is necessary to give to Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. It's a form of discipline, but this discipline is going to yield everlasting reward, which is salvation in the kingdom of righteousness, man. This ain't just like, oh, okay, I'm putting a 40-inch, flat screen on layaway, man. All right. So, I think that's all I wanted to cover. Yeah, let me finish up this in Malachi, because there's this tail end of it I wanted to read, just because it goes to show you that this tithing comes with additional, support. It comes with additional protection. Okay. It says, this is Malachi 3:11. It says, and I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay. It says, and all nations shall call you blessed, for ye shall be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts. So Yahweh Shemi Yahushua is going to rebuke, all the rest of these other wicked heathen nations, okay, to where our nation will be completely fruitful, man. Okay, to where there will be no harm coming unto us ever again, man. So yeah, that protection, man, that this labor of love in which we're doing, man, the Lord is going to make sure that our fruit remains, man. You know, and that right there is it. That in itself is the reason why we have, you know, that belief, you know, because it was through Yahweh's sacrifice, as scripture says, we were bought with a price, man. Okay. So yeah, you know, we're paying back, you know, Yahweh through Yahweh, you know, and how Yahweh's sacrifice really has enabled us to do so. You know, that's why we're servants. You know, and then ultimately when that reunion, you know, that marriage, you know, happens, Lord will, you know, we will go from being servants to friends. You know, just like, you know, you pay a indentured servant, right? Works for X amount of time until he pays off the debt. Well, we are in debt to Yahweh through Yahweh for his sacrifice. So we're paying that off, you know, not through a physical sense, but as scripture says, we're making our body a living sacrifice, man. So I just wanted to cover that through the Spirit, Lord will. It was edifying. Until the next time, shalom.